Hello, and welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things quickly and then compare them with everything else in existence. The short film compilation 10 Years Out of Hong Kong is one of the greatest political themed films I've ever seen in my life. And when I found out that there were pseudo sequels, I had to see them. But it took me a couple years to find them. But find them I did. Today, I'm going to talk about 10 Years Thailand. Thailand is a place near and dear to my heart. It's a wonderful country with amazing people, and I was curious what their take on this would be. The whole premise of 10 Years is that they get a bunch of indie filmmakers, tell them do whatever you want, and just kind of imagine what things could be like in 10 years. And whereas 10 Years Hong Kong, the original, was a thought-provoking and fairly sadly accurate depiction of how things would go in Hong Kong, 10 Years Thailand takes a vastly different approach. There's 4 short films, so I'll just kind of talk about each one in order. So the first one is Sunset. It's a black and white story about some cops who are forced to basically enforce some sort of like speech codes. Honestly, it felt a lot more like England right now than Thailand. I've been to Thailand. Yeah, there's some touchy subjects like talking about the king and disrespecting the royal family and the government, but it's not nearly as bad as England right now, where if you say something that makes someone sad, then you get arrested, because England has gone crazy. Good work, George Orwell. You called that one. But it's a nice little short film, Sunset. It's about a cop who doesn't really want to be doing it, but has to go in and just kind of like tell people, hey, this is not kosher. It's sort of suppressing people's free speech. The speech they have is very innocuous, but like they have like a picture of a cop crying while eating a cheeseburger, and they're like, this is putting the cops in a bad light, you can't do this. And it's at the same time this guy is trying to hit on this girl who works at the art gallery. It's just like a nice little story. I liked it. The second one, Catopia, is kind of bonkers, but all in all, I'd say it was an interesting film. It's like, what if Thailand was taken over by cat people and they were trying to track down the humans, but the only way they could track down humans was by scent. They're completely incapable of recognizing humans when they look at them, which is an interesting premise. And it was short. I actually kind of thought that was the strongest of the bunch. The next one was Planetarium, and this is just a weird psychedelic head trip. It was more of a music video than a film. It's hard to describe. It was, I liked it, but it was weird. But I like weird. The last one was called Songs of the City, and half of this one is just shots of like construction sites without anything going on. Like the opening shot's like 3 minutes of just staring at a statue while a band plays in the background. This kind of thing, it works for like background type stuff, like, oh, I'm gonna put this on, and like a screensaver almost. But as a like at one point, it's like some people just talking about their jobs. A guy's talking about gardening. There's not really anything they're trying to do. A guy convinces a girl to try a CPAP machine in public. It's just weird. There's not a whole lot of dialogue. It was not great. But all in all, it was worth tracking down, and I'd say this was the to be determined best movie of all time. And well, not as good as 10 Years Hong Kong. 10 Years Thailand was at least worth checking out. And I look forward to the last of the 3 movies, which I'll watch here shortly, hopefully. You all have a great day. Bye.